What's good, guys?
Put that up there for me. Hold on one second.
You need coffee to tell this story?
No.
He need coffee to tell this story, y'all.
Need coffee or something else.
What's good, guys? So I convinced the husband to
Sit down.
yeah, and film this video. A lot of you guys are really interested in this story about how we met and the drama that ensued after 2 months of absolute blissfulness. Yes. So
Call game, baby.
oh my gosh.
Game.
Here we go.
Okay.
So let me set the scene. So I am at a club.
It's actually called Rain Lounge. It's not a club.
Y'all, really, is there a difference between a club and a lounge?
Yes, a lounge is more laid back, more sophisticated. A club could get ratchet.
I mean, they play music at both, you dance at both, you drink at both.
Yeah, one's a little more upscale.
Anywho, we were at this lounge / club.
How did you get there? That's the part of the story that we never
I rode. I
but you and
in
your
the car.
girls was trying to go out and have a good time. Why?
It was Friday night. I was 21. What you do?
Okay.
I was 21 at the time.
Mine's
and
a little bit more in depth than that, but okay.
Well, we don't need the forward story. We don't need the pre-story. We trying to get to the story. Y'all can't even get to setting the scene with this dude.
Go ahead.
Listen, so me and a friend of mine were at Rain Lounge. That's the name of the club. See, I want to call it a club. That's the name of the place we were at. And we're having a great time. This particular lounge was like literally the best place to go in Tampa. There were beautiful people there all of the time. It was like the spot to go. Football players went there. Anybody who was anybody went to Rain Lounge. And so we went there. We're having a good time, enjoying ourselves.
Dunn was there.
Yeah, there, and that was common.
Buccaneers players was there.
That was common. So we're having a good time, and someone had passed me and spilled a drink on me, and I was highly not happy about that situation. I didn't make a big deal about it, but I was in my feelings. So my girl was having a good time dancing. I let her do her thing while I went to woo style myself. And so I'm chilling on the wall, chilling, music playing. I'm like, okay, Tawanda, chill out. It's all good. It's just a drink. You didn't destroy your outfit. It's all good. So I'm sitting there, and I see David walk by slowly, but I'm not really paying him no attention because I'm still really in my feelings. So he walks by. I'm minding my business. And then he walks back by and stops right in front of me. And he just holds his hand out. And I thought to myself, okay, are you done tripping? Like, are you gonna enjoy the rest of the night? Here's a great opportunity to just enjoy the rest of the night. So I took his hand, and we go out on the dance floor, and we dance all night long. Like, we don't sit down at all. We danced the entire night until the lights came on. You know, when they turn the lights on and tell you to get out, we danced all the way up until then.
Yep.
And I was having such a good time. Somehow my lips touched his. I don't know what happened there. I
don't know what happened either.
It was crazy.
Surprised me.
Because that wasn't even what I was trying to do. I was just having so much fun. I think it was like an appreciation peck. It was an appreciation peck. Like, thank you for helping me to feel better and enjoy this night to the fullest.
That's exactly what it was. It was just a peck.
It was a peck.
I'm like,
so an appreciation peck. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. So so after the appreciation kiss and after the lights came on and we left the club. I got my girl, right?
No.
Yes, we did.
Well, first and foremost, the reason why I was there.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
I was celebrating football scholarship and everything. So the owner of the club I knew the owner of the club, one of my old teachers, and she invited me out.
Let me just say that I knew none of this.
No, you did not. But this is my side of the beginning.
Oh, and we should tell you that this is a 21 and up lounge.
Yes, it is.
That is an important part of this.
I was 17.
Puzzle.
Okay, so.
Why are you just gonna put the information out there just straightforward, just right away? But since you're gonna do that, that's cool. I didn't know why he was there. I knew that I was there, he was there. It was a 21 and up place to be.
I was wearing the VIP wristband she gave me with a non-alcoholic drink that I was
He
having
had on a
because-
VIP band. I mean, really, what? Oh, I should tell y'all what he looked like at 17, or show y'all what he looked like at 17. That is another big piece of this puzzle. So, that in the middle is David Johnson at 17.
Yeah.
Yes, 17 years. That's what 17 looked like. That's what 17 looked like. Okay, I mean,
I wasn't wearing no tank top though. I was wearing a nice black suit.
you didn't have on a suit. You had on a black shirt,
muscle shirt
slacks.
with some.
It doesn't matter.
Hard shoes. Okay.
I don't care what you had on. It really didn't make. Would it make a difference, y'all? Really? So I
And
ain't
then
have no
when
questions.
Hold on now. When I seen her standing all mad, I walked by her and took a look at her. I'm like, okay, if she's still standing there by the time I get back, I'll talk to her. And when I got back, she was still looking mad. So all I did was put my hand out for a dance.
And y'all know how that went down. So we leave the club and
No, before
Wait.
we left, when the lights came on, I said, I'm gonna need to get your number.
did you
before
say that?
leave. Yes.
But we didn't at that
In-
time.
no, in the parking lot.
That's what I was trying to get to. You said that, but we didn't exchange numbers when we left. He left with his people. I left with mine. We walked to the car. I'm sitting in the car waiting for my girl. She had met somebody. And they were talking. So I'm just sitting in the car chilling. And I see David walking to his car. So I what did I say? Out the window. I said something. I think I
Yeah,
said,
you
hey,
said-
sexy. I think I said something. Something like that.
Sweet.
And he came over to the car, and that's when we exchanged numbers. And you asked me how old I was.
No.
Did you ask me how old I was?
You
No,
asked
I
me
guess that
how
one.
old I was.
I asked him how old he was.
I said,
No, because you about to lie. Hold on. Yeah. I asked him how old he was, and he said, how old do you think I am?
Yeah.
And I said,
26.
27. I said like 27.
Okay.
And then he looked at me like I was crazy. 27. And I'm like,
And then I asked you how old you were.
and then I told him 21.
I said, I'm around that.
And I was like, 21? He was like, yeah.
I'm around that.
Whatever. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, that's crazy. 21. I thought he was damn near 30. Look damn near 30. So anyway, we exchange numbers and then we go about our business.
Now, what she don't know is I made sure to watch her get in her car and leave before I walked to my car because I was driving a 91 Quest van, 94 Quest van at the time, buying from my mama. So,
Which it didn't matter because I seen that Quest van
yeah,
sooner
eventually.
rather than later.
Yeah, you seen it later down the line.
Sooner, like
I
the
might
next
have not
day.
got the call the next day if you saw the same day.
All these assumptions. He assumed that I wouldn't call him back if I seen the Quest van. So the next day, me and my friend, we both had met people that night. So she was like, I'm going to call this guy. And I was like, okay, well then I'm going to call David. And she's like, we're not going to do nothing, but let's see what they're about. So I was shopping and I called him while I was out. And I was like, hey, what's up? You want to hang out? And he was like, he had to go take his cousins to a teen night. They were going to teen night. And he was like, so I'll come, I can come hang out for a little bit. And I was like, cool, not a big deal to me for him to come to my place. I knew I wasn't going to do nothing. That was a vow that I had taken with my friend. This was not going to be anything. We're just going to hang out. So he comes over in the Quest van and
All I got.
He came in the Quest van. I didn't ask no questions about the van. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't ask no questions about the van. He comes.
I probably would have told him, man, this is a service van. I go ahead.
I didn't even ask. Like, who doesn't ask questions? But we chilled that night. We just chilled, had fun. We talked. He was funny. He made me laugh.
Game, y'all. Game.
Whatever. He was cool. So I was like, you know what? I like this guy. He's pretty cool. So then after that, y'all, we just continued to talk.
Mostly on the phone.
It started off a lot on the phone, but then once we saw each other again, we saw each other all the time after that. And literally for 2 months, June and August, like all the time, we spent so much time together.
We did.
I met his mom, his dad, his sister. I met all of his family. I used to hang out with them all the time when we first met. I brought him over to meet my family. And he had this great elaborate story about, you know, where he was at. Don't be trying to get crazy. He had this great elaborate story about where he was at this time in his life. He had said that he had just graduated from college. No, we looking crazy. He said he had just graduated from college and that he was going back to get his master's degree. And I'm just thinking, man, I caught a good one around here. This is crazy.
I played football.
That you played football, yep, you went on scholarship, and like he was just killing the game. And I'm like, dang, this is legit. I was so excited.
I did eventually come.
That's not the point. Lies from the book of lies is what they were.
Into existence.
They were lies from the book of lies. And so, but I didn't know, so we having a good time hanging out. So the time comes when it's about time for him to go back to school. And so his mom, threw him a party. And so, you know, I'm like, of course I'm gonna be there and stuff. And at this point, were we talking about still talking after you left? Mm-hmm. I think so. We were like, you know what, let's keep it going or whatever. Yeah. So at his love, shut up. So after whatever, we're at the party, we're getting ready. His mom is cooking and stuff. And she has sent him to the store for something. So I'm in the den with his sister. And in order for this lie to work out, her age had to change. And everybody, you know, knew that he was 17 and they knew that I was 21. But no one said anything to me. They just kind of let everything ride. Talking about his family, obviously. So she says to me, Tawanda, yes. His sister says to me, Tawanda, tomorrow I gotta tell you something. And I'm like, what? Who does that? Really? She said, I gotta tell you something tomorrow. And I'm like, no, you can tell me today. She's like, no, I'm gonna tell you tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, nope, not gonna work. She was literally like dying to tell me. And I'm like, just tell me. And she's like, Tawanda, David is my little brother. And I'm like, I know he's your little brother. What's she talking about? And she's like, no, David is my little brother. And I'm like, girl, what? She's like, Tawanda, David is 17. And I'm like, nah, ain't no way. Mind y'all, his high school diploma that he had just got was sitting somewhere in the house on the TV. And I went and looked closer, and there were signs all over the house, y'all, like football pictures with the years on them. And I'm just like, wow, this dude is really 17.
But who fault really was that? I mean,
that's not
was
the
all
point.
around. You was around it all
that's
the time.
That's not the point, y'all.
Take a look at the dates.
So I'm just like, this dude is literally. And then he came back. So I'm trying to figure out it myself. I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna handle this? I mean, he's getting ready to turn 18. You was just getting ready to turn, his birthday was coming. But he was leaving to go to college for the first time the next day. And so I'm like, how you want to play this? You can enjoy the evening. You can confront him. You can say nothing. What do you want to do? And so he came in and it was, hey, baby, blah, 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 like everything cool. And I'm just like, ooh, Tawanda, be cool, be cool, be cool. Because I was trying to figure out what I want to do. Then his mom sent him to the store again. And he's like, baby, come ride with me. Bet you wish you wouldn't have said that. So I was like, okay. And his little cousin came and rode with us. His cousin was like, how old is Marcus? 15? Something like that. He was a teenager. He came and rode with us too. He didn't even have no shoes on. He just got in the car. Marcus did, his cousin. And so we riding, and I'm just trying to think of what I want to do, y'all. And as I'm thinking about how I want to handle this dude right here, he says, man, you know what I really miss when I'm away at college? And I was like, ooh, I'm trying not to say nothing. He about to tell a bold-faced lie. He's about to tell a bold-faced lie. I was like, no. What you miss when you away at college? He was like, man, I be missing my mama cooking so much. And I'm like,
and I did. When I was
you
got to college,
ain't went nowhere yet,
when I got to college, I missed my mama cooking. Okay?
This fool,
I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness, y'all. I knew he was lying. And I'm like, he just gonna keep lying. And so we went to the store, he got out, and I called my girl that was with me when I met him. And I told her what was going on. She was like, no. And I'm just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Meanwhile, his cousin is in the back seat. So he hears everything that's happening. And he is like wide-eyed, like, oh my goodness. And then he comes and gets back in the car. And I was like, all right, I got to go. He comes and gets back in the car. And y'all, at this point, I'm boiling. And I can't hold it back anymore. So we're on our way back to the house. And we're not far from the house.
We about a good 6 blocks from the house.
And so we had a red light.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, do me a favor. This is exactly what I said. I said, do me a favor. Be honest. And as soon as I said, be honest, y'all, this fool get this grin on his face. Like he know it's over. The rap is up. You found out. I done found out. And he just started grinning. And I'm like, be honest.
Hold on, first and foremost.
And I didn't even have to say nothing else.
Hold on, first and foremost.
Did he get out the car before
Yeah.
that? Oh, yeah. I said, when I said be honest, Marcus was like, hold on.
Let me get out the car.
He said, can you stop right here? He said, stop the car right here. I'm just gonna walk the rest of the way
home. I'm like, what you talking about, man? He like, just let me walk, David. I want to get some fresh air, man.
The boy didn't have on no shoes. He got out of the car. He was not trying to be around
That's
us.
when I really knew, like, okay.
Oh, you know what's coming. Yeah.
Okay.
And so Marcus gets out the car, and I'm like, be honest, man. And he said, man, I was going to tell you. That's the first thing his fool said. I was going to tell you.
Ain't that what everybody say when they get caught up?
Like, really?
I'm just saying.
I said, do you know that your mama could put me in jail? Like, I'm a legit pedophile around here. This is not cool.
No, you weren't.
I was.
No, because I had consent from my mother.
Oh my gosh. Besides all of that, I was emotionally distraught. He had lied to me for 2 months. Like we was building this, this little relationship that we were just having so much fun and enjoying each other. And so I was emotionally distraught, y'all. So we get back to the house and I'm outside throwing a complete fit. I'm crying and I'm...
Zay, hold on. Okay? Okay?
So I'm crying and I'm outside the house and I'm walking up and down the street. He walking with me, trying to talk me down like... I'm like, I can't believe you lied to me for 2 months. And
man,
all of this stuff.
Say sorry.
Yeah, that's all he could say. But I'm like, I was just so upset. And then his mama come outside.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
She come outside and she see me. She come give me a hug. And she's like, Tawanda, it's okay. You're going to find somebody else.
I'm like, really, mama? Mama, really? Really? That's what we going to do? We going to come out here and tell her, motivate her to shit there's more guys out there better than your son.
And even I was like, dang, she getting rid of me already. Like, really, this really it? And I was like, dang, I'm gonna find somebody else. Yeah, I am. And so she was trying to, console me. She was like, Tawanda, I don't know how you didn't know. We tried to give you hints. We was trying to let you know, but you weren't paying attention. And I'm like, that's not the point. Why didn't you just tell me? Somebody just tell me. And so I went on throwing a fit outside, walking up and down the street, just being really dramatic. Meanwhile, his dad is in the house talking about, I don't know why she out there walking up and down the street. She knows she ain't going nowhere. I'm like, I didn't find that out till later, but I was like, dang, that was such facts because I was not going anywhere.
Had locked down, ching. Oh, my bad.
Anyway, I was really just upset about the entire situation. But
now, the big thing is once all that came to the forefront, we made a decision. I told her I still want to be with her. And, when I leave tomorrow, the next day, and she still want to be with me, cool, everything love. Well, the next day, I'm in college. It's nighttime the next day. She called me up about 6 o'clock and broke up with me. She gonna say, look, you just getting to college. This is what she just say. You need to live your life, da-da-da. We shouldn't do this. Go live your life. If, blase, and we hung up. She broke up with me the next day. And then about 15 minutes
listen,
later,
I just want to say, that those are facts, okay? Like, dude, you're 17 and you just going to college. I wasn't trying to put myself through that. You just going to college.
And then she gonna call me 15 minutes
Breaking
later.
up was the thing to do. I'm just saying.
Then,
it was the next day because I was at work.
Nope.
Yes, it was.
Okay, I'll give you the next day.
Yeah,
if
it was the next
15
day.
Minutes to be the next day.
Shut up.
It'll be the next day. Okay?
It was the next day.
She called me up. I love you. I want to be with you. Da da da. And then we get back together. And then there you go. But see, the thing is, I came home for Christmas. I was up there I was in college for Thanksgiving because I played football. But for Christmas, I went home.
So he left in August. He came home that Christmas.
And when I came home, it was time to speak to her mom.
Oh, yeah. Because I hadn't told my people, this dude just lied.
So
he just lied. He
literally
came to my mama's house and lied.
So
I
went to her mom's house first.
Yep.
And I apologized to her mom and let her mom know everything that she already told her mom.
Yeah.
But I let her know everything. And her mom forgave me, gave me a hug, told me she was disappointed in me. But, she, everything was love. And now we have such an amazing relationship. That's my girl right there. And I apologized to her sister. I had to go apologize. And then that Sunday went to church and I had to apologize to her granddaddy.
Did you apologize to my granddad?
Yes.
Had you met him before you left?
Yes.
Oh, you did come to church with me.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather was a pastor of a church and
I had to go. We went to church. I apologized to him.
see what happened? You could have just told the truth.
I went to everybody.
You did. You did the right thing.
If I would have told the truth, I don't care what nobody say.
The lifetime debate.
Yep. But even her, the good thing is that the lifetime debate is 100% on my side. Not one person on her side. Everybody say, yeah, if you knew
this
he was
is my
17
thing.
the night you met him.
I said we don't know that.
I wouldn't have got the peck.
You didn't give me the opportunity.
I wouldn't have got the peck. And then number 2, I wouldn't have got the number.
Whatever.
And then number 3, it would be no David and Tawanda.
Whatever.
It wouldn't be no Xavier and Zakai.
We don't know
It
that.
wouldn't be no
And here's
Savvy.
what I
Look
said.
at that.
We'll
It wouldn't
never
be no
know.
Savvy.
Listen,
It wouldn't
we
be
will
no-
never know.
No
we
One
will
Flesh
never
Business
know.
Solutions. It wouldn't be any of that. Why? Because her whole mindset was, I was a pedophile. So right there, tell me, right when she found out I was 17, oh no, we can't do that. I ain't look that good. My game wasn't that good. So it wouldn't have went down the way it went down. But luckily, everything did work out after the truth did come out.
It did.
Because I had locked down for one, y'all. She ain't going nowhere. But everything worked out.
Everything worked out. Here we are today. So quite a story to be able to share with our children, especially when they get older. This always comes up.
Always.
His mom loves to tell this story. They love to tell this story, and they never tell it right. So I had to make sure that I came on here and told this story for y'all because nobody tell it right.
And we both wrote actual poems of our side of that night.
Not the night we found out, the night we met.
Yeah, the night we met.
The night we met, yeah. We both were really into poetry back then. But that's it, y'all. This is 20 minutes. So this is probably about be like a 25-minute video. If you stuck around, I hope you enjoyed the shenanigans and all of the tomfoolery that started at the beginning of our relationship. But God is strategic, y'all, and he is intentional, and everything happened for a reason. And Dion blessed to have this guy as my husband. So
You better be.
I love you.
My baby.
Bye, guys.